back at it. So,
Oh, you didn't start over?
oh no, we good.
Start over.
What up, though? It's your X-rated play, Crypto Jazz, and my brother.
X-rated pennies, real crypto informants. We're back.
We back like we never left. And I know I've been a little behind the scenes, but what's been going on behind the scenes with us is we got classes coming in the city of Detroit starting September. September we'll be having a beginner friendly class. So if you don't know about crypto, you can come out, talk about it, ask questions, and we actually can do some demo wallets so you can see some real transactions. And it's nothing like getting one-on-one.
Yeah.
You know, you can do a lot of read online, but it's good to get in front of somebody, ask the questions, see exactly what's going on and how it works. So yeah, we got that coming in the city of Detroit near you.
And that's where we got that part of the Stand with Crypto. And we're going to be going from no chain to on chain to off chain.
That's right.
We're going to be going from no custody to self custody. You know, get
Or
you.
if you don't want to self custody, your bank will help you.
Yeah, allow someone else to do it for you. But we're just presenting this opportunity. There's no age requirement. You know,
Yeah, no, it's no age.
8 to 80. Blind, what they say, blind, crippled, and crazy. No, I'm just joking. But yes, it's open for everyone. We'll have more details. We're gonna get back there with that to you guys.
Yeah.
And what did we do last Friday?
Last Friday we went to Unlock the Block. Well,
Yes.
Big Sean had a concert here in Eastern Market that was hosted by Stand with Crypto. Shout out Standing with Crypto. We do stand with crypto.
Yes.
We are a part of the Michigan chapter. There are chapters all over the United States.
Yes.
Ours is run by a exceptional woman named Elizabeth, and she did a great job hosting this event. She
Yes.
did a great job promoting
Yes.
and putting this event together. And I
It's
was
party neutral
party neutral.
policy.
It was just about crypto legislation, crypto holders, even for just new people to crypto to come together, have fun, come into commune with each other and get some great information. So it was beyond enjoyable. It was enjoyable to meet newbies. It was enjoyable to meet people who are veterans that have been here. It was great to meet some of our political figures that are
Yes.
pro crypto.
Lieutenant Governor was there.
The lieutenant governor was there, and Michigan is for the Clarity Act. So it was great for people to come out and even learn what that was.
Yes.
You know, and Michigan stood with the Genius Act. We're behind the Clarity Act, and we're behind crypto as Michiganders. So and Detroiters. So out of all the cities that it could have happened in Michigan, it happened here in Detroit. So
Yes.
that was great. And Big Sean was there. B is for Big Sean. Big Sean was
Gave
there.
shout out to
Gave a shout out to Ripple, XRP. He gave a shout out to Ethereum and Bitcoin. And he actually just gave a shout out to the fact that he's been in crypto. So he
Exactly.
actually only came out to do the performance, which he doesn't perform for anybody. He's not performing he's not one of those artists that's just looking for $1. He was there because he supports
crypto.
He supports crypto. And he gave an hour-long show that was amazing. And he gave out good financial, not advice, but just recommendations, information, you know, to let
Just like we're doing, this is for education and information purpose only. Do not take this as financial advice.
This is not financial advice, and we are not financial advisors, but we are in the world on a financial adventure, and crypto is it.
Crypto crazy.
Because like they said, everything is coming on chain in America, and that's word to the SEC, Paul Atkins.
And that's what you can segue right. That brings it to where we're at right now. I don't know, you guys are aware the market right now is about $4 trillion.
This is how we're gonna do this, right? This is what's going on with the market. At this moment, Bitcoin is at 112,000. Ethereum is at 4,600. XRP is at $3.04. BNB is at 866. Solana, shout out to my Solana family, is sitting at 210.
Wow.
We're right here near the all-time high.
Solana.
So that's awesome.
And that brings us, as we were saying, speaking, Congress will be back in session next Tuesday. There's no date on the Senate banking hearings, but it's already passed in the House. But Senator Scott, has promised that legislation should be done by September the 30th. And that brings us to what Paul Atkins said when he talked about, people were asking questions, what about in the presidential working group, he came with the Project Crypto. And so he was asking some questions about what they're doing. And one of the things he talked about in this speech were those super apps. And if you can explain that to them, what that's about.
No.
A key priority of my chairmanship is to allow market participants to innovate with super apps. I'm often asked, what do you mean by a super app? Plain and simple, securities intermediaries should be able to offer a broad range of products and services under one roof with a single license. A broker-dealer with an alternative trading system should be able to offer trading in non-security crypto assets alongside crypto asset securities, traditional securities, and other services without requiring 50-plus state licenses or multiple federal licenses. I've directed the Commission staff to develop further guidance and rule proposals ultimately to make this super app vision a reality.
Problem. So the super apps for Project Crypto is just a platform to where they'll be able to bring securities and non-securities, staking, lending under one license. So we're seeing to where the CFTC and the SEC are going to have to come together and work together, because now we're bringing commodities in, and that is the CFTC's wheelhouse, and the SEC is coming in. And this is what he said out of his mouth, that they're working holistically to bring everything financial, all of our financial instruments from off-chain to on-chain. So under a single license, we're going to see all of these things able to move under the SEC and the CFTC's collaboration.
And
One
that,
license, a super app license.
and so really, they're going to bring TriFi and DeFi together. They're going to bring the old with the new. Everything is going on chain, and this is what's been said. And you got to remember, his job is to make what President Trump talked about: America, the crypto capital of the world,
Right.
and that's what he said. That they want to make America with the crypto capital of the world. They also, I remember we saw the other day that group, the Canary Group, filed the SEC.
Oh yeah, the Canary Group has filed a. I'm gonna put a pin in that. 1 second, I'm gonna pull that back up. I just want to hit this back up. I'm gonna edit us to go right back into that. But I do want to let everybody know that with the Project Crypto app, before we get Project Crypto, is that we have a safe harbor
Yes.
here, and what that means is we're allowing people that we ran off, companies, talent that we ran off to other countries to have ability to come back home.
The American,
The Canary American-made crypto ETF.
yeah, electronic trading fund. Now, we're jumping into the speculation realm a little bit here. About 6 months ago, President Trump made a tweet saying that they had some, they were going to make a strategic stockpile, right?
Yes,
Okay, and inside this stockpile was American-made
crypto.
And he kicked off a few names, such as
XRP.
ADA or Cardano.
Yeah, you know what? Cardano actually gets missed a lot in this, but they are a part of that harbor.
Yes.
We got XRP, Ripple, of course. I believe
XLM was missing.
XLM,
Solano.
Stellar, Solana is for sure one of the most popular chains being utilized right now in real time.
So Canary, American-made crypto. Canary filed this with the SEC ETF to make those, or make American-made cryptos, and those are some of the cryptos that was mentioned that are American-made. I think even HBAR was mentioned.
Correct, and that'll be included in the index. So this ETF, we talking about the strategic fund. This is
Not the reserve fund. We're
No,
talking
no.
about the stockpile.
this is not the same thing, not stockpile, but this particular ETF is going to have the ticker MRCA and available to buy on the exchange, but it's pretty much mirroring what should be in the stockpile, is what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing, but it's almost neck and neck, mirroring exactly what will be in the Made in America blockchain index.
And another thing,
Oh, and Chainlink.
yes. Yeah, you can't forget the chain. Like they was sitting right there at the table.
So we got XRP, Solana, Cardano, Chainlink, Avalanche, Stellar, Hedera, SUI, SUI.
Yes.
Might
Might be missing one or two.
be. I believe Bitcoin, of course, will without being mentioned, be included in
No,
there?
that's in the reserve. The reserve, that's in the reserve. We're talking about the reserve, strategic reserve, and then we're talking about
But
the stockpile. Those are different. And the reason why Bitcoin cannot go in there is because it's a store of value and they don't know who owns it.
And that's a whole nother.
Right. That's something that's something that we're not getting into right now. And also with the Clarity Act, with these things all coming together,
And
we
the
are
Clarity Act, just in case somewhere why this is important. The Clarity Act is important because it's going to allow the CFTC and the SEC to create almost like a hybrid workforce where no, they're not coming together full time, but on this particular front, we need them to create a hybrid unit because, like I said, if everything's going on chain,
Mhm.
and we have the SEC over securities, and we're bringing securities on chain, and we have commodities coming on chain, they have to find a middle ground to work together.
And then speaking on that, yesterday, the DTCC is going to allow data to go on chain.
On chain, shout out Filecoin.
You know, yeah, exactly, exactly. And what's funny is that when he's talking about these new products, he's talking about ETPs, electronic traded products, and we're talking about these things going to probably be a lot of them going to be down at the commodities because they're going to allow commodities and securities, treasury, bond, all these electronically traded products. Because everything is going on chain, everything is being tokenized. This has never happened before in life.
No, and they're seeing success in it now because they already have a few commodities already tokenized, such as gold, silver, and they seen the success of that. So why wouldn't they want to bring cotton, oil, so forth and so on onto blockchain?
And we're talking about T1, we're talking about 365 days, we talk about 24 hours. We're moving, and this is very important. We're moving from a speculative market. We're maturing from a speculative market to maturing to a regulated market. We're talking about the next, for lack of a better word, internet bubble.
Yeah.
We're talking about blockchain bubble.
I mean, we're just seeing finances come to the internet. This is no different than when we watch the mailing system. We watched it come to the internet. You have emails.
Electronic mail.
That's it.
Now we got electronic health, electronic real estate, electronic corn, electronic money. We have no idea what this market can look like here coming up in the next 9 months.
Yeah. And I saw somebody settled their case and paid some money.
There was another. There was yes. No, they haven't paid the money yet. They settled the case. Ripple and the SEC and the Second Circuit approved the dismissal of the appeal. So that means that Judge Torres, what is it called?
Her judgment.
Her judgment.
Judge Torres' judgment stands
at $125 million, and they had to find a way so they can sell to institutional investors. They had to cut the way they were doing it because those were found to be securities. That's what $125 million has been paid. So we're waiting to see how, because it was already been pitched. Brad already said it, the CEO of Ripple, that they want to see if they're going to be allowed to play XRP, and if it's paid in XRP, then that money could be taken by the Treasury Department, which is under the executive branch, can be used for the
stockpile. Because the stockpile, as it stands, they're not, and this is something that they actually released. They're only currently using seized funds.
Yes.
So if they are only using seized, that's some of the funds they seize for like Silk Road and things of that nature.
Oh, security violations.
Any of those where Gary Gensler was under any of those payments that were made. But if they get $125 million worth of XRP, that will be included in said stockpile.
Yeah.
That is great news.
Great.
And I don't see why they wouldn't want to take that. Because we just had Kathy Wood back a company called Block BLK that went public, and they secured $1.5 billion in all stable coins. And one of those stable coins was real USD, and that is the Ripple stable coin. So
cryptocurrency exchange Gemini's space station filing for its IPO and joining a wave of digital asset firms seeking to tap into the public markets. The company, founded back in 2014 by billionaire twins Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, it plans to list on the NASDAQ right here under the ticker symbol GEMI. Terms of that offering were not disclosed in a filing that was made public on Friday. The company supports more than 70 cryptocurrencies and operations in more than 60 countries. It also supports stablecoins and issues the Gemini dollar stablecoin. Now, in the 6 months ended June 30th, Gemini reported a net loss of about $280 million on total revenue of about $69 million. That compares with a net loss of $41 million on revenue of $74 million a year ago.
Hate those guys.
Are you jealous?
Yeah.
Jealous.
I mean, they get screwed out of Facebook, and it's like that doesn't even.
The next thing will come along.
And they're still 6'5", and they look like that. And now they're both billionaires.
They were billionaires long before this.
Yes.
I know. Well, that's even. You think that helps? You think that makes me feel better?
Envy, envy, envy.
7 deadly sins.
It's a green-headed monster.
It is.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's what they just extended a $150 million loan to Gemini because Gemini launched the credit card under the XRP, and 75 million is cash, and the other 75 million is in RLUSD.
And they can tap into that whenever they're ready.
And last but not least, Ripple filed for that bank license.
Yes, Ripple has filed for their banking license. Ripple has been acquiring multiple companies. Ripple has been moving very strategically with a lot of their acquisitions. But can you tell them a little bit more about the license?
They filed for a national trust license, and they're not gonna have regular customers like you and I are not gonna be able to go in there and say, hey man, could I open me a checking account? No, they're gonna be managing, looking over, and taking custody of very wealthy estates, companies, countries, and maybe some central banks.
Yeah.
I'm not. Don't hold me on the last one, but these are trusted. These are very wealthy people, custodial.
And they already have their money transmitters license, which
Yeah.
I just want to double check and not get it mixed up. Which is awesome because we know that includes Michigan, in case you didn't know. 30 states, that's New York, that's Texas, that's Chicago. So it's only 50 states, they have 30. So the banking license will only just solidify that they're allowed.
That company, Hidden Road, I think Hidden Road has 42 state license already.
Which has been a lot of reasons. I mean, I'm not going to say that's the sole reasons they have been acquiring companies, but it's a reason.
That's why when they were asking Brad, they were asking him, was Ripple ready to go IPO? And he said, no, they're in a merger and acquisition. Why would they have to do that? That cuts all that out. It's already been done. Just give me the company, and I don't have to go file those licenses. So it's already done. And that's that goes back to what we're talking about with custody. Sometimes you can do it yourself, or sometimes you can just pay somebody else to do it.
Hey, get somebody else to do it, and that's one of the benefits.
When you have the capital.
When you have the capital. Now we talking about a company that's been around 10 years, went through a 5-year court battle, still stayed open, still hired, still expanded, still acquired multiple companies for multiple of millions and billions of dollars, and they're still standing and are able to pay an additional $125 million judgment, still standing, still applying for licenses, still pushing. So
You're talking about a company.
Resilient.
You're talking about a company that right now, if we count the escrow, they possibly have almost $500 billion
And escrow.
with their escrow. And if they were projected, if possible, it would be the first $1 trillion company if they decide to go IPO. But right now, you don't need it. And we also have a little link to news.
Yes. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna sit here and let Ron, because we had somebody that was actually in the meeting.
Yeah.
Link too. So
Well, that's what the informants do. We go there. I had an opportunity to go there, speak with the judge. John Deaton was there also, and I wasn't physically. I was audio. had a chance to find out who what is the actual guy name? Stacks or something. David
David
Stacks.
Stacks.
Yeah, he's the guy that actually represented us in the holders, the accredited and non-accredited. John Deaton himself is on the committee, and they are talking with the committee, and they don't came up with a resolution, and they're coming together and to figure out how they're going to make the proposals to us, the accredited and non-accredited. We will be made whole, and we're also trying to see what are the options they're bringing to us, such as some people may want to hold their shares, or some people may want to cash out. Somebody, so that's what they were basically saying. I think they go back to court. Don't hold me on the date on that.
Yeah, we'll come back to you with some more dates, but I mean, Link to, in case you didn't know, was a platform pretty much for a brief moment if you were not an accredited investor to give you exposures to companies before they IPO, such as Ripple, such as Circle, such as Deathwater, such as Uphold, and there was a lot more companies, variety of fields. It wasn't just financial companies, and
Liquid Death,
Liquid Death, my Deathwater, Liquid Death,
yeah,
but
Stripe,
Stripe,
Gronk.
and talking pre-IPO. So
Yes.
am I upset at Link 2 or me being
No.
invested? Not at all. I believe the opportunity is, you can't even fathom being able to get into these companies. Imagine being able to get into Ring 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's it. It's just like, it's all about, you're seeing now a lot more projects or a lot more technology coming forward, trying to allow everyday investors to get into some of these same vehicles that
And that's what Brad always talk about, a level playing field. We talking about decentralizing, even that process where there's no need, there's no difference. And this is a big thing. There's no difference in me investing and me signing for a credit card, or no difference in me investing and going to the casino.
Yeah.
Even look at crypto.com. Crypto.com.
Crypto.
They're allowing, this is how decentralized it don't got it for everything. They're allowing you to make an investment with your crypto on who wins the game for your prediction.
Predictions. And that's prediction. They even did it for the presidential election.
Yes.
They're doing it like
For anything.
it's this simple. Who do you think is gonna win?
Mhm.
Was it Donald Trump or was it? Oh man, what was girl?
Biden.
Oh yeah.
So,
Right.
wow.
Almost-
So we
almost forgot.
who she did vote for.
No. This is not a acknowledging or denial. I'm just simply saying that crypto.com is allowing you to make predictions. That's that simple, including sports betting, including stocks. Again, we go back to this licensing that's coming. So the only thing we're waiting for to come on there is, hey, I want to be able to invest in cotton.
Mm-hmm. Everything.
I want to be able to, cotton. Like, I want to be able to invest. I want to be able to invest in cows,
Everything.
milk. Do you guys know how much dairy is worth on the market? How much you use dairy in every single thing you use? Wheat. Like, why not? Why is that not available? Why is that not an option? So with these licenses coming out and these platforms that are saying, hey, we can make this user friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Because really it's not an intelligence issue, it's a user friendly issue. So if I can say, hey, I'm intelligent.
It's been a disclosure issue where that's why the SEC was invented to help protect the guys for disclosing, because business wasn't being truly honest.
Correct.
So, and that was the manipulation and deceit and the
A
fraud
lot of the
came in.
lies, even to get SECs, because blockchain is going to eliminate all that.
A lot
Everything
of
is
these things.
out, open, and in the public. There is no fudging the numbers. There
Yeah,
is
look at
no
me.
saying, hey, this is here and it's not here.
Smart contracts eliminate a lot of that.
Correct, because it's a trustless system. I don't
Right.
need to trust you.
Robots, the AI
don't
doesn't. They don't care. They don't have picks and favors. You can't bribe them.
Yeah, you can't bribe them. You can't go in there and hack the code. It's simple as whether it is or it isn't. You rather have it or you don't. You rather qualify or you don't. You rather meet the protocol standards that were set forth or you didn't.
Do you want to talk about what do you say? Our President Trump. I'm not just not me endorsing Trump or anything like that, but I always have to listen to what the man say, because you get the message and don't focus on the messenger. So 6 months ago, Trump got on national TV. He said, buy crypto. That's what he said. He said that he wanted to make America the crypto capital of the world. When Congress come back in September, they're going to spend all their equity, all their power on making America the crypto capital of the world.
And if you haven't been paying attention, really that's the majority of the meetings have been wrapped around blockchain, digital assets, and distributed ledger technology, it's a bunch of words for the same thing. Or if you want to call it crypto, you can call it crypto. If you want to call it blockchain, you can call it blockchain. You want to call it distributed ledger technology, you want to call it hash graph, you want to call it a digital asset. Every state, every constituent, we have a few representatives that are not for crypto. And I'm not even going to say they're not for crypto because the catch-22 is they just want a lot of things their way. And that's a bipartisan issue. But we see both sides coming together to say, hey, we can't miss this opportunity, not only because the president's saying, hey, I need you to do this. This was already set in motion.
Yeah, he said, buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, or if you see things like you see Senator Mike Flood, Nebraska.
I don't know the name.
Yeah, no, I definitely am familiar with that particular senator because Senator Mike Flood from Nebraska is looking to make Nebraska one of the most blockchain friendly states in the United States. You see Texas coming in, taking its hat off. You see Wyoming coming
Florida.
You see Michigan. You see a lot of states coming that, again, they are trying to do their part to make sure that
you better get involved, Craig.
that they're not behind. Detroit itself is accepting cryptocurrency for tax payments. You see a lot of these things happening. You see Louisiana. So it's like you see the landscape of everything around you adjusting and changing. And if you do a little history search, we went from the gold to petrol, and now we're just simply going digital. That's all.
One more thing.
What's up?
You want to tell them the good news or you want to tell them the bad news?
You tell him again. I don't know how much business he want me to divulge on here. So what's the good news?
We full time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So expect to see a lot more of us.
Yeah. We're adjusting into, this is moving fast, and we want to make sure we're bringing you as much as possible, as quick as possible. And actually, something else that I'm going to do, I'll be starting a new wallet because a lot of people have been calling and asking, like, what do I do now? So I plan on starting a new wallet, my newbie wallet. So I'm starting a wallet I'm starting from day one from scratch. I bought a new piece of hardware and I'm starting with you guys. So as I'm answering these questions, and you guys are asking, what should I buy? What should I do? You're going to see me do it live with you. You're going to see my gains. You're going to see my losses. You're going to see everything, and we're going to do it together. So it's not too late.
Well, it's sort of like a tutorial, huh?
Like a tutorial, and I also want to show you guys from this point on that, like, hey, even if you started now, you're still earlier than 90% of the world, and you still have a great opportunity. And the biggest thing is, don't pocket watch. Don't worry about what's going on in somebody else's pocket or in somebody else's ledger or somebody else's. Don't worry about them. Worry about you. And we're going to start together, and we're going to build us a 6-figure, 7-figure wallet from day one today. So we're going to do this together.
Spirit fingers.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, everybody who's been reaching out is like, well, am I too late? No, we're going to start right now. We're going to start together.
That's what we're trying to do, broaden the platform, broaden the thing so we can make ourselves more available to you guys. So that was the part of the thinking of saying, hey, let's do this full time. So we don't want to keep dividing our time between this and that. You're going to get, we're going to give you half the time, and I can only give you half the information. You only get half for free. So I give you full time, then you get full information, you get full free.
Yeah.
I won't do y'all a disservice for myself.
Nah. No, because and we don't want to be the ones that come to you on a boat in a big house on a Lamborghini after, like, oh, look at this now, and it's like,
Man, he in a blimp.
like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't get jiggy with what you talking about. Like, I'm right here on the ground, boots on the ground. I'm in the city. I'm moving around just like you moving around. And when you say making investments, I always say don't invest what you can't afford to lose. One, and two, you kind of can't afford not to invest in something. Like, don't be
You
one.
can't afford to miss this opportunity.
Don't be one of these people that get to your end of your life and you praying your 401k.
I wish I would listened to her.
Yeah.
She begged me. She begged me.
Yeah, and I don't got no dog in this fight.
Yeah.
I'm taking
I got
care
a pit.
and he in my yard. He not in the fight. He only for me. So I don't have anything to stand to gain or lose. Do your own research. It's everything. This is how this is how good the universe is. You don't even have to research. You can talk to your computer and it'll talk back. How much easier do you want it? Like, how much more on a spoon do you want it? Like, you got people to go
Go buy
to.
crypto. That's what Trump said.
You got first of all, you got the lawmakers to go that you can go right on the SEC website and you can watch these. You can watch these conversations. You can go in the House, the Senate. You can watch these discussions. You pay taxes. They live stream, and you can see exactly what's being said in government about this. You can go to news outlets. You have content creators like myself. You have plenty of others. If we are not your tea, please get your cup filled somewhere.
We ain't got a monopoly on this either.
No, and I'm not trying to. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but who I'm speaking to and who reside, who I resonate with. Don't miss this. Don't let nobody tell you don't know enough. You don't look like you're supposed to be here. You don't look like look the part. It's no.
You don't fit the traditional look. Or, trust me.
And them greenbacks, them coins don't give a damn about none of that.
I ain't got no money. I got some cars. I got some jewelry, and the rest of my money tied up in investments.
You know what I'm saying? The rest of my money tied
got some clothes, some jewelry,
and the rest is tied up in investments right now. You know what I'm saying? But we here full time. We got classes coming. Buy crypto. Do your own research.
Fundamentals.
Fundamentals is key.
Charts. Pay attention. You get paid. Don't pay attention, you're gonna pay.
Or you put it like this. Are you gonna do what you've always done? You're gonna take your money to the bank, you're gonna get 0.0000001%, and the bank's gonna take your money and they're gonna invest it in DeFi and they're gonna get rich off your money.
Yeah, that's another subject.
But we'll say that for another day.
We got some more stuff. We got like let her cook.
And we'll have some short content. Like I said, the one thing that's we came together to figure out what would be best for people who want to start is that starting a new wallet and you get to invest every day with me. You get to watch me and invest every day with me. What I'm buying, what I'm, what did those gains look like? What did those losses look like? And we get to go through it together.
Yep.
Don't worry about what I already got. That's not your business.
She started talking brand new. She knew it, born again crypto.
That's right. I've been through the fire. God damn. I've been put through the fire. I swear.
By Bitcoin, your Ethereum, and XRP. Rise, my child. The trilogy.
Hey, for real.
Of crypto.
No, yeah. And let's get to it. Let's not be behind. Let's get in front of it. And cheers. Like
anything else?
Nah.
Know what you hold.
Know what you hold.
And XRP, XLM, XDC.
The XXX crew. If you want to go there, and if nothing else, if you don't know, and my gem for today is not even none of the XXX. It's Hedera. HBAR is the gem for the day.
There's so many projects and so many different tokens. We talking about real estate, pharmaceutical. We talking
security, data.
We just everything.
And it's the Internet of Things. And when we talk about IoTs, That's everything. That's your anything that connects to the internet. Those are invest in something. If nothing else,
You
invest in
invest in
yourself.
yourself.
Get out of my head.
Hey,
Invest in yourself. Take some time, and if that's something that I can
you
give,
worth it.
yeah. And that's me looking at myself. Jazz, you worth it. You worth investing in yourself and believing in yourself.
And and I know it's about time for us to go, but I know it's not time for us to go. But that's what, I came in, like, and I always said this from the beginning, I came in this market looking for one thing, but I got so much more. And I'm living my dream.
For sure. And I wish you guys, like, not even wish, because I'm going to drop little snippets so you can see just some of the people I've met along the way. And I'm talking about different races, different colors, different creeds, different age groups, different geographical locations from all over the world.
Saw Dag this morning, digital
That's
asset
that guy, Sam Goody.
Yeah,
My guy, Sam, doing,
doing things.
doing these things.
Talked to Tug this morning, Mitchell,
Mitch. My ATLian, my cuz, and it's just like, it's not a one size, one shoe fits all. We're all walking this walk and we're all experiencing, believe it or not. It may not look like it, but we're all just experiencing some of the same things.
Yeah.
And we're looking for some of the same things. We're looking for our financial freedom, true financial freedom.
Yeah. The spirit is left.
And just like that, y'all,
Pennies.
pennies. It's your crypto informant.
Real. Play it.
Clifford Rule, 51,081. Don't try to be everybody's cup of tea. But then you ain't gonna have nothing to sip on for yourself.